Welcome to the programming of PLC. This course is for the beginners, and we will learn about some basic program of the PLC. So first of all, I'm not here to discuss that why PLC is very important for the industries and why it is better than some of the PC control system and the microcontrollers. We will see the programming. So first of all, for the programming of PLC, we need some software. So PLC has proprietary on both of its software and hardware. There are many PLC manufacturers who have their proprietary onto that. So for practicing the software, we don't need to buy the PLC and get the access of that software. There are certain software in the market which turn your PC into the virtual PLC. So I am using one of those software. That software is named as LATSIM. For downloading the LATSIM, you can go to the website, its website. You can also find the link below the video, and you can download the LATSIM. Okay. So I've already downloaded it. So let's open it, and this is the demo version. We will see what are the limitations of the demo version. After that, click onto the setup. Click on the LATSIM. It will open. And this is the disadvantage which I am talking about. You can see that the demo version of the LATSIM will not run longer than 25 minutes, and saving and printing have been disabled. So this is the disadvantage, but for the learning of basic concept of the programming, it is okay for us. So right now you can see that this is the opening window. We will learn about each component while doing the programming. So there are several ways of programming the PLC, and I am using the ladder logic programming method of the PLC. So let's make our first program. I'm going to make the first program which tells that whenever you press the switch, the output must be turned on, and whenever you release the switch, output must be turned off. This is the simple program by which we will understand the programming better and understand the various components of the software better. So let's start with that. So this is the opening window which will open against you, and this is the rung. What is rung and how it works, I will describe. First attach the components. We will see in later that how this is working. So this is the normally open switch, normally open contactor. That means that whenever you will press the switch, it will get short circuit. In all other case, it will, whenever you release the switch, it will get open circuit. So you can just drag it to the rung. This is the rung, and what is rung and what is significant, I will tell you. And after this, whenever you will drag drag this switch here, the input window will get open, the input dashboard will get open. So these are the various kind of port in which you can select depending upon the connection of your hardware. Suppose I have connected my switch onto the IP2 on the hardware, then I have to also select. Then I have to select the IP2 in the software too. So for the general purpose, for the programming purpose, right now I'm selecting the IP0. Just click on the IP0. After that, I have to select an output. So this is the output. So I'm just dragging it onto the rung. Yes. So I have connected the output. Again, depending upon your hardware connection, like if it depends upon you whether you have connected the motor on OP2 or OP3. If you have connected a motor on OP2 and you want to operate it by the switch, you can select the OP2. But right now I'm selecting OP0. So it's okay. So this is the first complete program. This is the general program for switching off on or off the devices by just pressing the buttons. So how this will work? So this whole assembly is called rung. This is on the rung. This is the live wire, and this is the neutral wire. For any device, like here it is the device. For any device to be operated, there must be two connections, one from the live wire and one from the neutral wire. So in the path of the live wire, there is a switch. That whenever you will press the switch, then only it will get the live wire connection, and neutral is already attached to the output. This output is symbolic, but in the real cases, in the hardware case, it might be the motor and all this thing. And just after that, let's simulate this program, that whether this program works or not. So you can understand that this is the live wire, this is the neutral wire. Right now there is no short circuit due to this switch because this switch is not pressed. So this is not in the short circuit. You can also see it is I0, means this switch is denoting the input 0 port, IP0 port, and this is O0, means this port is denoting about the output 0 port. So let's start the simulation. After clicking on simulate, you will see check dashboard will open. Right now we don't have the hardware, but we can test it on the software that whether this logic is perfect or not. So IP0 is the port where we have I have just programmed it in my programming, and this is the output 0 which I have seen. So according to my program, whenever I will press the IP0, the output 0, OP0 must get turned on. Let's see. Whenever I press, this is opening, this OP0 is glowing, and now whenever I am releasing the switch, this is getting turned off. So this is the basic software. You can also see the rung at the same time. Whenever you are pressing, then you can see that this has turned into the green, means it is getting the live wire as well. And whenever you are releasing, it is not getting the live connection. So this is all for the first part. We will simulate the gate in the next part. We will simulate the gate in the next part. It's quite simple. That this is the live and this is the neutral. There is the method by which you can hinder the neutral and live. So it's quite symbolic. It's quite a symbolic representation of the switch and output devices. So it is quite easy. We will see. We will see the function of these blocks and also these blocks while doing our next project, while doing next program. And in the next program we will simulate the different kind of logic gates into the PLC programming. Thank you for watching, and just subscribe for more.